Have you ever been disappointed by life? Hey everybody, I'm Travis and welcome to ThinkKnowLive.Media. It's where we come together every week to comment on, respond to, and break down some of our favorite books and biblical topics, as well as talk about some things going in and around social media and pop culture today. So if you're into that sort of thing, do us a favor and smash the subscribe button and click the bell to alert you every time that we post up new content. That thing that you wanted for Christmas but never got. That love interest that you swooned over for years but it was just never reciprocated. That position maybe that you interviewed for but they just went a different direction. Maybe it was that tragedy that just left you in complete disarray, or that sick family member that you tirelessly prayed for but they just didn't make it. We've all had these utterly disappointing and gut-wrenching moments invade our lives in our families in a way that just seems to be completely pointless and extremely unnecessary and undeserved. In Ravi's The Grand Weaver, we're given a glimpse into the relevance of our darkest experiences in the light of eternity's purpose for our lives. Ravi shows us how the condition of our heart and mind in view of the cross actually becomes our make or break lens into God's purpose for and in our disappointments. The first thing that I want you to hear is that it's a matter of the heart. In Ravi's book, The Grand Weaver, it says, God does not display his work in abstract terms. He prefers the concrete. And this means that at the end of your life, one of three things will happen to your heart. It will grow hard, it'll be broken, or it'll be tender. So my question to you is, what will be your answer, your response, and your heart? What will your heart be whenever hard times hit? Make no mistake, they will come. Purpose your heart now so that you have the resilience to shine and honor God in those moments. So the second way that I want to encourage you today is in the area of keeping your mind. Listen to another quote by Ravi. He says that faith is a thing of the mind. If you do not believe that God is in control and has formed you for a purpose, then you will flounder on the high seas of purposelessness, drowning in the currents and drifting further into nothingness. Listen, I have another question. It's this: how will your mind react? What thoughts will you allow in these trying moments? Train yourself on these thoughts when there are moments of peace, so that when the storm does rage, your mind will have a heavenly perspective. Thirdly, I want to encourage you in the reality of the cross. Another quote by Ravi in his book, The Grand Weaver. Why all the blood and stuff in the sacrifice of Jesus? Why couldn't God just make a simple pronouncement of forgiveness to all who sought it? This is precisely the way we look at suffering. Why does it have to be actual? Why not just have an idea of it? Such a wish, however, misses the very nature of reality by not seeing the physical side of the spiritual reality to which God points us. The proper view of the cross in our hearts and in our minds is really, it's the only way to find ultimate purpose and hope in times of severe disappointment and despair. We're fortunate to find in Jesus someone who gets us, someone who was despised and rejected, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. He has borne our griefs and carried our sorrows. It says further that he was stricken and smitten and afflicted. He was pierced and he was crushed. So listen, I want to close out this video today by reminding you that when we talk about Jesus' torment, it wasn't the end of his story. And listen, neither will it be for those who are gutsy enough to subscribe to his offer of a victorious life. He disarmed the powers and the authorities. He made a public spectacle of them, triumphing over them by the cross. All right, so now it's your turn. Tell us how this video helped you, or maybe we missed something. Let's discuss in the comment section below. Also, feel free to let us know about any other topics that you'd like us to cover in the near future. And always, always remember this, that you matter. And the way that you look at this world around you matters to us. So all of our content is meant to lead and guide and mentor you in these three ways. We want you to always think clearly, know truly, and live fully. We'll see you next time.